Okay guys, what's up? In this video, I just want to go and set up the database. So go to localhost. So just you can copy this and then remove this. So just localhost /php my admin. And it should take you to a spot like this. Okay, so I'm going to leave this open. So while we're inserting data into the database, we can just come here, and before we start adding the functions that actually, because first what we're going to be doing is we're going to go here and set it to purple. Then we click update. It's going to put the purple into the database. So before you get it to the point where you're refreshing it and it's reading it from the database, before that it's going to be setting it there. So before we get this all working, we're going to be able to go here into a database and see that it will say purple, and you'll come back here and go red. And then after you do that, you can come back here and you'll refresh and you'll see it'll say red. So then at that point, you're ready to read the data when the app loads. Actually, that gets me to a point. So this is the project. And okay, so now here's my JavaScript. Let's go to start, and you want to call change color right away. I believe that's what it's called. Let's go see update color, change color. You might notice that I have some comments in here. That's okay. That's just describing what the function does and usually when it gets called. So change color. So it says when this gets called, the color immediately updates. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, that's what you want to call in start. That shouldn't really change anything. Here it's going to be the same thing. So that's so that even when you, because what we're going to be doing is once the app starts, before any of this, where is it? Before any of this, well, this is HTML, so let's close it. Before any of this runs, mainly this JavaScript, before that runs, it's going to run some PHP up here in this area and go to your data, and it will set the color automatically. So it will actually, the PHP functions will be here, but they're going to be called down here. Okay, so you don't got to worry too much about that. Let's come here and let's create the database now. New database name. Let's do calendar app build. And do that. Okay, so I'm not really sure what it just did right here. It just did some nesting stuff, and I'm not really sure if that's going to be a problem though. I don't think it will be. If it is, then I'll just pause the video and I'll figure it out. But I don't think it is. I think it's just recognizing that I'm starting with calendar and then app. So it's sort of like creating this little hierarchy here. Anyways, I've never seen it do that before. Okay, so calendar app. Okay, so a table name. Let's start with notes. And it should have 4 columns. The first will be the ID, and click this, the AI. That means auto increment, so then click OK. So this just should be there. Okay, then you want to put a note ID and make it varchar. Okay, so I want to talk about this for a second. The note ID, that's obviously the unique IDs that go on each day. And when I first did this, I did it to an int because it is a number, right? But you don't want to set it to a number. And the reason why is because if the number starts with a 0, they will remove that 0 from your number. And then it won't match the calendar app's IDs anymore. So you know what I mean? Like if the ID is like 0, 219, 30, it'll just become 2019, 30, not 219. I mean 2019, 30. So if it's 0, 2019, 30, it'll become 2019, 30. And then when it compares those two values, they'll never be equal, because here it's removing all the leading zeros. So you could easily just get around that by setting it to a varchar. Then that'll set it'll set the number as a string. So then all the leading zeros will be remembered. Let's just say 114. I put 114. You could put that whatever you want. 114 is a bit overkill, but anyways, it doesn't matter. So note color, this is an int. And the note text should be text. Okay, let's save. Okay, cool. So here it is. Let's see the notes. There's nothing there. There's no notes in the database. When there are, they'll appear right here. So let's go to new. No, let's go back here. New. Okay, let's just call it ID and cur theme. It's supposed to be an underscore. Cur theme. And this is a varchar. And make this one auto increment as well. Okay, now save. Table name. Okay. Just theme. What? I don't see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, the length of this one? 12. Okay, so now let's go to notes, not notes, theme, and go to structure, and just drop these. Okay, so now the database is set up. This video took a bit longer than I expected, so we'll continue. In the next video, we'll start writing some PHP code.